Boros Monarch, which I haven't seen a ton of in challenge results. I don't really know how the Elves matchup is for Boros Monarch, but Elves gonna Elf. I got a plan here, and it's just cast an Elvish Vanguard, make it huge, get it out of the way of their Galvanic Blasts, and then there isn't a whole lot they can do against it. The problem with this deck is that they can afford to 2-for-1 themselves to remove my creatures, and there's Seeker of the Way, which is going to prove to be quite the vertible opponent against a big Elvish Vanguard. So let's play out Vanguard. It's going to get really big really fast. So I have that going for me at least. We'll play out Wearian Ranger, put a counter on the Vanguard. Too bad our opponent doesn't play any elves, incidental elves, to make the Vanguard bigger. That's something I have to remember. I can't just go playing janky decks with a bunch of elves in it, because if I do that, then I won't be able to do anything if my opponent has an Elvish Vanguard. I'll just be playing elves, making their Vanguard bigger. So it isn't out of the way a lightning bolt yet. Let's see if our opponent has a bolt. There's a chance. There's a chance they have a bolt. But if I know this deck... yeah, like Journey to Nowhere or Bolt. Journey to Nowhere. All right. Sure. You got the Vanguard, which is most of our plan, but we are going to get a Timberwatch Elf down that they're going to have to remove at some point. Seeker of the Way is a really good card. Come on in, Seeker. Yeah, now we're just not up to much. I guess Timberwatch Elf isn't horrible, but if they just remove it, we're in really rough shape. So let's run out Timberwatch Elf. Yeah, Methodical put out a series of videos with his version of Boros Monarch that runs the Timberwatch Elf package, and it's pretty sweet. I don't know about Longbow here. How much mana can we make next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we can ping down Seeker next turn unless they like sandbag a lightning bolt or something, or they remove our mana dorks, or they just have straight up Electrickery in hand, because this deck does main deck Electrickery. I think they're going to spend some amount of their turn removing our Timberwatch Elf, though. So at least we got that going for us. We can't tap Timberwatch Elf on attacks just yet, which really blows. They're going to draw a card. Trying to find a removal spell for Timberwatch Elf, maybe? That's okay. I'm okay with them taking a minute to try to find a removal spell for Timberwatch Elf, because we'll still have enough mana to ping down their Seeker next turn. Like, if they tap out, I'm just going to ping the Seeker off the board. And hopefully... hopefully we can get the best of both worlds. We get to save our Timberwatch Elf and ping down their Seeker. That would be kind of sweet. They're still off Metalcraft, though one more artifact does it, and they have a ton of artifacts. Can't play their Glint Hawks. They could just play Thraben Inspector. Kuldotha Rebirth. Okay. All right, well, I'm not interested in pinging any tokens. I'm absolutely interested in taking 3 off of this Seeker of the Way. Yep. In comes Seeker. So we'll take 3. They're going to gain another 3. I think I'm going to ping down the Seeker of the Way this turn. Like, I don't know how good that is. We can leave out Timberwatch to protect it, so that's all right. And they got a little bit of a tempo loss there, and are putting themselves further off Galvanic Blast. Priest of Titania. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. But then, no, we still can't ping down Seeker, because we can't have 6 mana and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, given health plus 12 in attack. So we can't... Can we? Because 1, 2, 3... Oh, I can make... Yeah, I don't think I can, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, but then I can't protect Timberwatch Elf from anything, and we need this Timberwatch Elf to win the game. I guess I could untap the Timberwatch Elf on their turn by like... You know. So this isn't... Oh, right. No, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I got there. We've arrived. We've arrived. Like just before you explained it. All right, sweet. So let's play out Priest. Yeah. Yeah. We can do all the things. Ping this. Unless I have like main deck gut shot, which would really suck. Choose Quirion Ranger, bounce a land, untap Quirion Ranger. Ping Seeker of the Way. And we'll pass. All right. Kind of putting them up against it. I don't know if I'll probably block with Timberwatch Elf. We can protect it from a lot of stuff. And we don't, it's just like a free, you know, we can protect two things with it actually. And we get the protection for free. All right, what are you gonna do? They're just gonna pass, okay. Come on, just a forest. So I think I'm going to attack with something. Use Timberwatch Elf. They have 2 removal spells, that's really bad, I guess. Just ping down their whole board with Priest of Titania. But that's not very good either. I guess I'm not doing anything else. So let's ping a goblin. And untapping Quirion Ranger is probably just better than... I want to be able to untap the Timberwatch Elf. So I'm going to re-equip Longbow to Llanowar Elves. Pay 3. 1, 2, 3. Tap. This gets rid of some of their chump blockers too, which is nice. Kill that, and then put this on a dork. Leave the other dork up to attack to pump with the Timberwatch. And then we can still untap the Timberwatch to protect itself. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go to attacks. Attack with Llanowar Elves. See if they want to block with Thraben Inspector. They're going to let it get in. So let's Timberwatch. Lightning Bolt, Galvanic Blast completely ruins our day here. I guess not completely. We have lots of mana. Let's put some pressure on them. I think Rhystic Study is Pauper legal. All right, opponent at 21. We're not going to do anything too greedy like untap our Timberwatch and try to force in a bunch of mana. I will untap it to block this Thraben Inspector, though. All right, they're going to play a tap land. That's good news to us. Gain some life. And I'll probably just ping down this Thraben Inspector, attack with Timberwatch Elf this turn. All right, so let's play out Elvish Mystic. See what they want to do. Okay, let's ping down Thraben Inspector. And I'll probably even do some more re-equipping with my extra mana because we're going to have mana left over. And getting one more ping in is pretty much worth it. So let's re-equip to Llanowar Elves. 1, 2, 3. Ping our opponent. No, let's leave it up because there could be a token that we want to... no, we can equip one more time. So ping our opponent. And then 1, 2, 3. No, well, we don't want to tap anything else, right? So, okay, so that's good. That's cool. Maybe should have left the Llanowar Elf untapped there, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go to combat. Attack with Llanowar Elves. Go through to blocks, pump it with our Timberwatch Elf to an 8/8, and then we just win next turn if they don't have any interaction that can deal with it, if they don't have 2 interactive spells. I think I'm going to untap Timberwatch Elf now, because that way we can get 2 taps out of it next turn to defend it against 2 spells. 2 instant speed removal spells. 2 instant speed removal spells that aren't Journey to Nowhere. All right, looks like opponent's just F6ing. Potentially. Can we just win here? I hope they tap a bunch of mana. Opponent going to Kuldotha Rebirth. We're not too worried about that. 2 mana untapped. All right, so let's kill their goblins. And... oh, that was kind of stupid. I could have played the Nettle Sentinel there. And that extra mana might matter. Okay, and we will re-equip to the re-equip to a not mana dork. 1, 2, 3. Tap, kill the goblin. Leave up the Quirion Ranger activation for Timberwatch Elf. Attack with Elvish Mystic, Llanowar Elves. Go through to blocks. Activate Timberwatch on Llanowar Elves. Make it a 9/9. It's too greedy to... actually, no, I think we just win if we do that, right? Because I don't know that they have an instant speed way to interact with that. So let's return a forest, untap Timberwatch Elves. Timberwatch Elves the Llanowar Elves. And even Celestial Flare doesn't do it here. I don't know what does. Does anything do that here? Okay, we won. Sweet. All right, so let's bring in our Gleeful Sabotages and our Spider Silk Armors, and probably even Scattershot Archer over a Viridian Longbow. Viridian Longbow was pretty sweet there, though. All right, so what are we bringing in? We're bringing in Spider Silks, bringing in Gleeful Sabotages, maybe Grixis with Pestilence. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The bow does hit players as well, and we had a ton of mana. I was a little worried about that main board Electrickery, but I was playing too conservatively with the Timberwatch Elf. It's true. But I guess I did put them right back against it. So what are the 6 cards we're going to take out? I think we're going to take out Vines. Is Vines just better than Spider Silk Armor in this matchup, though? I think Vines is better against Burn. I think that might be a mistake that we made. We should have taken the Spider Silks back out for that. So let's get rid of the Vines. 3 more cuts to make. I don't know if we care about the life gain that much, so I think I'll take out the Essence Wardens. The 1-drop Elves are pretty good, though. So maybe I'll take out the Well-Wishers instead. Well-Wishers are just a little too inefficient here. And then take out... whoops. Take out... I don't even know if they're playing Battle Screech, though. Like, we can tap and untap the Scattershot Archers to kill their Glinthawks and their Battle Screech tokens, so that's pretty good. So I'll bring in Scattershot. Penumbra Spider is probably pretty decent against this deck, too. Bring in our Scattershot Archer, and I think just run it like that? Yeah, I think so too, MG Flurry. I think that's correct. Can you Quirion during combat to tap and boost another elf a second time? Yes, absolutely. That is one of the really insane things you can do. If you get that early, like Timberwatch Elf is the card I worry about the most out of this deck. Ooh, this looks clunky. This hand doesn't do anything. With a land, it's really good, but we're not. Yeah, we're on the draw. Let's mulligan. This hand looks a lot better. Spider Silk Armor. Thank you so much for the cheer, Joe. Thank you very much, and welcome. How are you doing tonight? You could do anything with Quirion Ranger. All right, let's scry something that isn't a land to the top. Gotta get some sleep. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much. Ooh, we got Nettle Sentinel Birchlaw Rangers. Yeah, I'm down to do that. Because we can go turn 1 Nettle Sentinel if they don't play a blocker, like if they just dirtle around playing an artifact, then we can... Okay, hold up. Mismatching and full art. I know. So when you import the deck list, occasionally you run into some trouble with how your lands match. So now our Birchlore Rangers will untap our Nettle Sentinel next turn, which means we can get an attack in and we can produce 3 mana, which will get our Spider Silk Armor down, which is very good against their deck. They just can't attack through Nettle Sentinel. So we'll see if they want to do any removing. I think they're just going to play an artifact here, though. If I know this deck, they'll play an artifact, get a Galvanic Blast online, and wait for the Timberwatch Elf. Probably. That's what I would do, I think. Little do they know, their precious core Skyfisher that they're going to play next turn is just useless against Spider Silk Armor. It also makes us very good against tokens. Skyfisher picking up a land? That's pretty ballsy. All right. You may. Skyfisher picking up a land. And there's Lizalana, which is sweet. So we're not going to get to attack this turn. So it's going to be Birchlore Rangers. And then I think we're just going to... Does Boros run? No, I don't believe so. Oh, it's 2:30 again. Oh man, brutal. Man, thanks for being a friendly chat, guys. Thanks for all your like giving good nights and stuff like that. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you. You're the best. All right, so let's tap the crew. Oh, you know what? I think I frigged up my math here. So if we run out Quirion Ranger here. Yeah, I did mess up the math there. But I think that's because there was no way to resolve the Spider Silk Armor this turn anyway. So let's untap Nettle Sentinel, get the Quirion Ranger out there. We can produce 2 more mana. So always yes. Always yes doesn't matter. I couldn't play it there, right? No. Yeah, okay. The first time. The first time. Okay, so that's kind of a bummer. I guess we won't get to resolve that here, but that's cool. Opponent's on 2 mana next turn and attacking with a creature that is soon going to be irrelevant, so that's cool. Go ahead. Electric would kind of suck here, but if that's what they want to spend their next turn doing, all the power to them. By the time they do that, I think we're going to be resolving Lizalana Huntmaster. See what this is. Core Skyfisher picking up a land? Or an artifact? If they were going to play an artifact, I feel like they should have played it next turn. But what am I talking about? Did you guys see? Wow! Oh, Glinthawk can help them make their land drop here, I guess. It's going to be Glinthawk and another Core Skyfisher? No. Just tapping a red. What? Yeah, why would they pick up the white? Because they already made their land drop there. Are they going to remove Nettle Sentinel? I guess Nettle Sentinel's pretty good on this board. They're going to go Galvanic Blast Quirion Ranger. Okay. Sure. Get in for 2. Yeah, this Spider Silk Armor is going to be pretty sweet here, I think. Because they're so far away from turning on Galvanic Blast now. All right, so we have 4 mana. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Lizalana Huntmaster out. Untap Nettle Sentinel. Then we get 1 mana to replay Birchlore Rangers. Give them 1 more turn to have an answer. I think we can give them 1 more turn. They're really taking their time. We're only at 18. So I think I'm going to get just a little bit greedy here, and I'm going to play out my Lizalana. Because Lizalana can just straight eat their creatures. I'm going to always yes, always yield this while I have the chance. And always yield. Yeah, Liz plus Birchlore does seem good, right? You do Spider Silk first? Yeah, it is kind of greedy, right? It is like a little bit greedy. It's greedy in the face of a potential. Yeah, it's not, we're not doing broken things necessarily, but there we go. Okay, so untap, make a token. Yes. Oh, we should always yes that as well. Okay. Remind me to do that next time. Okay, here comes Birchlar Ranger. We can produce one more mana, but I don't think we're going to. Okay, so we're going to give them one more turn. If this is Electrickery, then we have a Nettle Sentinel and a Lizzle and a Huntmaster, and we're going to resolve a Spider Silk Armor next turn, so... Cop Green. Don't have a whole lot of mana for using that Cop Green here, opponent. Elvish Vanguard. Okay, so... I guess that's a good answer to like a lot of small blockers, but yeah, we can just plug this board up real good now. So let's play out Elvish Vanguard. Stack this stuff. We're gonna tap Nettle Sentinel to Birchlar Ranger's ability now. And Birchlar Rangers. And get, oh, I didn't always yes it. Crap. Never punish. No, not even once. I thought I always yes that. Okay. Well, whatever. So here comes the Vanguard, and let's tap a couple more creatures and resolve the Spider Silk Armor. All right, so our opponent is just never getting through now. We're just going to have to go around this Circle of Protection green somehow. They don't have a ton of mana. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and they can't answer this right now, but this is a really good blocker. I guess I can just double block Core Skyfisher next turn, but I'm going to leave it back. I'm going to leave it back. I don't really want to give them a lot of time to develop their mana, but they've been bouncing their lands like crazy. They only have 3 cards in hand. Like, I don't feel like we're super far behind here. Plus, we can have 6. Have a good time. See what this is. I'm never going to take damage again. You're right. Is this going to be Kuldotha Rebirth, the Ichor Wellspring? Oh! This deck doesn't even run that many lands. All right, let's F6. We can't give them a chance to develop a lot of their mana either, right? Like, we really have to put a lot of pressure on here. Otherwise, they can just Cop Green or Vanguard and or Huntmaster every turn for the rest of their lives. I guess we have Gleeful Sabotage in our deck, so we do have outs to this. So I guess we can wait a minute. Yes, yes, Ori Power, and welcome to the stream. We do have 3 Gleeful Sabotages in our deck right at this very moment. So hopefully we find that. We can blow up a land in the Circle of Protection. But we're pretty far away from doing that. Priest doesn't do a whole lot, but it's an elf. Makes our Vanguard bigger. All right, go ahead. They're never going to find enough removal now, so we're really just digging. We're just letting it go. Digging for our... Yes, please. Digging for Gleeful Sabotage and, I guess Scattershot Archer. We don't have any untap abilities. We'll just make our dudes huge and make it so they can never get through. I'm going to attack with no, I'm not going to attack with anything. It'll come to a point where they just have to cop it, and if they tap out for stuff, then they're just screwed. If they're on the Monarch plan, then we're also in pretty good shape. So maybe they're on that. Play the Monarch and like give us the Monarch, please. They're going to blast the Huntmaster, sure. And we'll F6. They're just going to kill Kuldotha Rebirth, the Ichor Wellspring. Let's draw some Elves, huh? Awful lot of lands for a 13 land deck. How often does a 13 land deck hit its 4th land drop? Because we've been hitting our 4th land drop pretty good. Lethal Sabotage would be a good draw here too. I'm totally ready to start trading off creatures with your flyers. Ooh, there's Longbow. Okay, so play Longbow and start pinging away their big creatures. So let's equip up our Longbow to one of our Reachers. 1, 2, 3. And maybe we should just ping away a Skyfisher here so we can go... How much does this make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can ping away a Skyfisher here. Let's just start killing Skyfishers every turn. Well, I guess if they leave Cop Green up, then they can just Cop Green a creature, and then we'll never see that. 1, 2, 3. We have essentially infinite mana here. And that was a little inefficient. I could have used Nettle Sentinel. Well, no, Nettle Sentinel wasn't going to tap this turn. And then we'll put it on this guy. 1, 2, 3. And ping away the Skyfisher. We can make 1, 2 more mana. I think we'll make 1 more mana and kill a token. Tap our Birchlore Rangers. Put this on Nettle Sentinel. And kill a Goblin token. Probably going to wise up and remove this Priest of Titania now. Yeah, and we don't have any good attacks. Yeah, just a massive board state and get in an Alpha Strike for the win. It'd be sweet to find a Gleeful Sabotage, especially after they Journey to Nowhere, a Priest of Titania, and our board looks a lot worse. If they blast this Vanguard, that's pretty bad too. Yeah. Okay. There's a Glinthawk. Gonna bounce what? Prophetic Prism. Gonna draw our opponent another card. We'll just F6. Well, their board's starting to look a lot better than ours. Had some like pretty suboptimal draws. And what's this for 3 mana? Yeah, this is actually looking kind of bad. Part of me sort of wants to just scoop in the interest of time, but we can just remove their whole board. Like, we might be able to win this somehow. We don't have anything holding back their board anymore, which really sucks. Here's a Nettle Sentinel. Okay, so let's Nettle Sentinel, untap our Nettle Sentinel. Yes. Here comes Nettle Sentinel. So let's ping Core Skyfisher. Tap Priest of Titania. Equip this up to an Elf Warrior, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. We should probably play faster. Ping Core Skyfisher. They're probably like, yes, they're using their bow to remove my creatures. Best case Ontario. Ping Core Skyfisher. And attach it like this. Tapping Birchlore. Pay 2. Ping a Goblin token. And okay, all good there. Okay, sweet. Pass the turn. We probably should have used this mana instead of tapping a creature, but sometimes you play wrong. So we could have left back 1 more blocker there. Could have been a punt. You're gonna remove a Nettle Sentinel? Yeah, like we should have left Nettle Sentinel untapped here. There's another Skyfisher. Gonna pick up a Prophetic Prism. They have enough mana for their Cop greens now too. Here comes Prophetic Prism, drawing a card. I've been learning to alter recently too. Oh, you alter? That's so cool. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It should probably be Glinthawks. I figure because Nettle Sentinel can eat them, it's a little bit better. Arcade Post, that's some rad art right there. Yeah, like Skyfisher can just like bounce off of Nettle Sentinel. I guess that's pretty okay though. Here they come. All right, so let's eat a Glinthawk. Ooh, they might have Gut Shot here, I guess, but is this whenever you cast a green spell? Okay, so let's tap Birchlore Ranger, Nettle Sentinel, 2 lands, and lead the Stampede. We're gonna always yes these. I guess that doesn't matter, but because Moto doesn't understand what always yes means, we will lead Del Stampedo. Get a Timberwatch and Aquarian Ranger, not the best draws. Oh, the Gleeful Sabotage! Okay, they're tapped out here. How can we make this Aquarian Ranger, Priest of Titania draw any better? So we're just gonna... Oh, I should have tapped these for mana. I'm an idiot. We could have had 1 more mana there. All right, so let's tap our Nettle Sentinels first so that I don't forget. Tap a land. This is making our longbow a lot worse. Okay, so let's equip up longbow to Nettle Sentinel. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god, this is so not trivial. Is this even what we want to be doing though? Like, could we just... this is so hard. Yeah, committing another elf to the board while tapping all of our non-summoning sick creatures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to equip this to Nettle Sentinel. Use Priest of Titania to add mana for the bow. Yeah, we have like tons of mana here. And just like wrath their board. So let's get the Glinthawks first. Try to wrath their board. Equip this up to Nettle Sentinel. Ping Glinthawk. The last 3 mana will play out Timberwatch Elf. Untap the Nettle Sentinels. Here comes Timberwatch Elf. Use Quirion Ranger to untap Priest of Titania, returning a forest. And replay our forest for turn. Ping. So we have 1, 2, yeah, we have like a ton of mana. So let's ping down Core Skyfisher. Let's just get all our mana on the board. Put it on an Elf Warrior. There could have been a punt there too, like not... Oh, we only have 7 minutes. We have to be so much faster. Ugh. All right, ping Core Skyfisher. Yes, I do have one. You can come back on the Discord here. Attach to an Elf Warrior. 1, 2, 3. The clutch Discord link. And put this on. It doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3. And we have 3 mana left, so let's get rid of this Thraben Inspector. Well, I'm sure that I have enough mana to do so. Put this on Nettle Sentinel. Hang down. Some of this might be a little bit loose just because I have so little time. Okay, and we have no way to produce any more mana. So let's just pass the turn. They have 1 Goblin token. Get in with Birchclaw Rangers. We have a Timberwatch down too? Okay, we might be able to win next turn, guys. Yes, absolutely post those in there. That's awesome. Well, now I'm in the Discord. Welcome. Welcome to the Discord. Yeah, Cop Green isn't super good here either. Oh, and they're going to tap a bunch of mana. Great. Tap some more mana. Come on. We can win this. Here comes the Gobbo token. All right. Sure. We'll take 1. Oh, they might have 2 Galvanic Blasts in hand. No, don't. No, don't. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So can we just win this turn? We go to 6. Attack with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we get in for 10 damage... They have no cards in hand. They have 1 activation of Cop Green, which is kind of bad. So I think we don't have tons of time to be messing around here. Okay, so let's play out Elvish Vanguard, untap our Nettle Sentinels. Elvish Vanguard comes down. They have Circle of Protection Green. So Circle of Protection Green and 1 mana means that we can't pump a creature twice. Okay, so let's put Longbow on an Elf Warrior. Tap, tap. And we might as well just get infinite mana off of Priest of Titania. Oh god, this is going to be tight. Hit the Seeker of the Way. Are you going to try to save it? No, you're not. Okay. Let's keep going. Come on. Ping the Goblin token. We're a little bit safer now, but we're super low on time. Ping our opponent. Ping our opponent. And attack with everything but Timberwatch Elf. Oh crap, I attacked with Timberwatch Elf. All right. I can't imagine them amassing a crazy enough board state here. Okay, so they're going to cop what? What is this targeting? Sure, Circular Protection Green is active. Okay, we might have it. Okay, so let's untap Timberwatch Elf, return a forest to our hand, tap Timberwatch Elf, targeting Birchlore Rangers, pump it up, get in for a bunch of damage. 4 minutes on the clock. Opponent's at 7. Make our land drop and pass the turn. Oh god. Ugh. If I didn't attack with Timberwatch there, we would have won, but YOLO. They've got 1 card in hand, we got 4 minutes on clock. Alright. Ooh, okay, so let's cast Gleeful Sabotage with Conspire. Blow up Circle of Protection. Tapping Elf Warrior. Elf Warrior? Yeah, whatever. Stack the triggers. And we won the match! Woo! Okay. Have a good night, Boros Monarch.